becoming, not a human being. Work on yourself, get better, and go be a force for change, not a victim of change. Make today your masterpiece. Get up today and get it done. Finish the day, attack the day, and go change your life.
Don't worry about what needs to be done. Think about who you have to be in order to get it done. Focus on what's working in your life rather than fixating on what isn't working.
Get up every day and attack the day. Get after it. Set your priorities for what has to be done today. What do you have to do today before you go to bed?
If you're going to reach your highest potential, you have to make up your mind that you are in it for the long haul. You're not going to let people talk you out of it. Circumstances discourage you. Delays cause you to give up. Critical people cause you to get distracted. You're going to stay
and your emotions in the direction that you want them to go, not in the direction that they're telling you to go.
One of the greatest success traits you can have is to get your tail out of bed early.
You're going to rise higher, accomplish your goals, and become everything you were created to be.
I walk on the street, all people are passing by. It's a great day, nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side.
There will be things that you don't understand. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get negative. In those tough times, you have to remember your dream.
Smile on your side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and no worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on.
Life is too short to have small expectations and small dreams.
Your thoughts have the incredible power to either minimize or maximize the effect that challenge has on you.
Get up every day and think big thoughts, dream big dreams, and have an amazing life.
You can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard before I get. Say I gotta work and stop liming, dog. Can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard before I get. Say I gotta work and stop liming, dog. Poverty comes like a thief who them who don't work and like sleep. Say you gotta work if you want to succeed. And trust God to supply them needs. Can't make a plan and you gotta set goals. Don't tell me you're young, you gotta do it when you're old. Matter of fact, let the truth be told. By them lazy mindset, but we got roll. You ain't know what tomorrow gon' bring. The try get a loan and start up a business thing. Cause every guy in he's got a friend or a fam that can send them a little race through money grab man use. Go get your education or a trade in school. Now you ITation, but you gotta do something that can't watch me and envy because you can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for what I get. Say I gotta work and stop liming, dog. Can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for what I get. Say I gotta work and stop liming, dog. Since 2012, I on the grind. Had long UG days and crazy nights. Jump in the studio and grab the mic. AJ press record, I bring the hype. It's all for Christ. I's a Christian, dog. Bring healing with a flow that's sickening, dog. The talk is a time of fraud, but Jesus Christ is Lord. I hope you're listening, cause you ain't new to this. I know my work, but in the work, serve the kingdom within. The flow real, I ain't faking it. In the church, I learned the word and I'm rhyming it. Only Christ get the sign in it. I seek him first, the king and things he providing it. And your boy still working hard, so you gotta do something, cause you can't stop me.
Yeah, 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 you can't stop. Yeah, 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 you can't stop me. Yeah, 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 you can't stop me. Yeah, 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 you can't stop. You can't stop us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. You can't stop me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, nine, 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 nine. You can't stop us. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop us. You can't stop. You can't stop. Yeah, yeah. Yo, yo.
You can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for what I get. Say I gotta work and stop liming, dog. Can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for what
You can't stop me.
work. Stop liming, dog.
Don't fight it.
It's like a team.
Don't bad mind.
Work.
That's because you ain't liking it.
If you want some,
I work real hard for what I got.
can't make a plan.
So you gotta work and stop liming.
Do it when you're old. Matter of fact,
I said poverty comes
lazy mind.
like a thief on them who don't work and like sleep.
I get a loan and start up a business.
So you gotta work if you want to succeed
I'm not gonna send.
and trust God to supply your needs.
Go get your education.
You gotta make a plan.
You ideas.
You gotta set goals.
Thing that. Stop.
By them lazy mindset,
Don't fight it.
we gotta let them roll.
Like it. I work real hard for what?
You ain't know
Gotta work.
what tomorrow's
Long UG days and
I'm gonna trade in school.
studio and grab the mic. AJ press record. I bring the hype.
This is a Guyanese brother. The man goes by the name of Desi, a Christian rapper.
Yo, yo.
Listen,
You can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for what I get. Say I gotta work and stop liming, dog. Can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for what I get. Say I gotta work and stop liming, dog. Poverty comes like a thief who them who don't work and like sleep. Say you gotta work if you want to succeed. And trust God, trust God. You ain't know what tomorrow gon' bring. But try get a loan and start up a business thing. Cause every guy in he's got a friend or a fam that can send them a little race through money gram and use. Go.
good morning, good morning, good morning, Berbice. Good morning, Guyana. Good morning to the folks that are tuned in on the live.
Don't fight it.
And this morning we live. We are live. Good morning, sir.
Definitely, Andy. Good morning to you. Good morning to all our listeners everywhere. Indeed, we are alive and kicking.
Alive and kicking.
Yes.
174th day of progress. Day 174. We left with 26 days until the 200 mark.
And this 26 days, we have to start working and
This song right here.
right here. So, great song, a great Guyanese with a great message.
You can't stop me. Don't fight it. And we've been telling our brothers and sisters, put in the work word, what people saying or what they're looking at you, how they're looking at you. All right? Don't bad mind just because you ain't like what I doing. I work real hard for what I got.
That, definitely.
So you got to start working. You got to put in the work and stop liming.
It is so true, Andy. And we Guyanese, whether we are young or whether we old, we have to realize that our destiny lies in our own hand. You know, nobody's going to come and make us have work to do and I'm not doing it. That is liming. I have work to do. I have certain goals to accomplish, but instead of be about my business, I am doing something else. And that is liming. And we all need to realize that time is going, time and tide waits on no man or no woman. And therefore, we have to keep working towards our goal. You know, none of us have godfathers, you know, who will bless us up and give us a great future. We have a heavenly Father who is willing to help us, but his help is not we sitting down and he raining money down. You know, he give us the gifts, he give us the talent, he give us health and strength. I will never tell us to sit down and you know. And the first thing we learn about him is that he is a worker. You know, he worked to create the world, and he wants us to work to create our world, our future, our life. And so he has equipped us with what we need. But we can't sit with it. You know, the resources that he has given us is that these resources have to be utilized. The resources can't get up and do things. We have to get up and use these resources to do things.
So the artist is actually on the live, and the master, my name is pronounced DC.
Oh.
DC. So good morning to your brother. And Pastor is saying is a proper song. And indeed, you know, we this morning, I know there's a lot of people who've been liming. Not only the youths, you know, like say the youths liming, but you've been liming. We all have been liming at some time. Even though you claim that, you know, you're a progressive person, your work is always being put in. Sometimes with this lime, you know.
Yeah, you know,
with this lime bad.
We do. Even as adults. And one way we lime is to procrastinate. You know, we have to do something today. We put it off, and until, you know, time gone. So procrastination is one form of liming.
So, sir, who are some of the people we can say this lime this morning?
Well, you know, people who are not making movement in their lives, you know, in a positive way. Now, different folk, different stroke.
All right.
People progress at different speed, different level. But for me, as long you're making progress, you're not liming. You're working. And if you continue on that road, no matter it's slow, but it's sure. You know, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah.
So, as long somebody is making progress, making their lives better, even if it's one step at a time, I would consider a person as a worker, that kind of individual. And right now, you see it in the news, and so that there are many opportunities arising that are available, and that everyone needs to grab hold of these opportunities. Because opportunities are not always will be in our oil-producing country, or oil is being extracted from our country. So certain revenues are coming in. But oil is a non-renewable resource, just like gold and diamond. And so one day it will run out. but we never want to miss the oil well till it runs dry. So the opportunities that are here, that are being available, it is important that we use them, and capitalize on them and use them to the maximum. As the singer said, go to school, get an education, get a trade. That is where it starts. And then we move on with that. I would tell young people, no matter you're married yet, apply for your house lot. As long your application is there. Man, put your foot through the door, even if the door not open, even if you're not qualified, just put your foot through the door. Put one foot through the door. You don't know you're in the line. But if you just throw back and say, man, I can't do it, I this, I that, and a heap of excuses, some of which may be true, but you have to struggle. You have to do well in
One.
them. Well,
Their visions.
Well, that is like, inflicting wounds on yourself. Because you have the vision, you have the ideas. Some of these ideas were divinely given to you because right now is only you have those ideas. It may be plantain chips, but the way you can fry the plantain chips or add something to it, nobody else have that idea. But sitting on it and liming on it, though you have the big ideas, you will not have the big life because you're not utilizing these ideas, working with your vision. Ideas itself, ideas on its own don't bring progress. It is when we put the effort behind ideas, then it brings progress. So we have to put, our vision board, what we wrote on our vision board is not going to bring progress until we run with our vision. We look at it and we start working towards our vision. And then it will bring success. Wishing that things will be better is not going to make things better. Talking about things will be better is not going to make things better. It's the effort that we put into something will make it better.
Facts. Speaking about effort putting into something, sir. What about those folks who are liming on their relationships?
Well, Andy, you get a saying, cat eat your dinner. Well, that will happen to my friend. We are friends, but my friend will lose his or her dinner. We're still friends no matter you lose your dinner, but,
Can't take your dinner.
It's like imagine you get your dinner in front of you, right? And you're not eating it, you're not touching it. And a neighbor cat come over and say, what? You smell good? And that's one thing, and that is what means taking things for granted. You have a lovely person in your life, a person willing to make progress, a person willing to take the relationship to another level, but you keep postponing. You two of you sat down and said, well, just we are going to do X, Y, and Z and whatnot, but you're not making this effort, you're lying options. And when you do done, you lose all the options. And when you do done, you lose both. Because you're lying on your relationship. After some time, you must decide that, look, I know this person enough that we can go to another level. or my marriage, my relationship right now needs some, as Miss Seymour would say, spice up, some effort into it. You know, relationship needs effort on both parties, on everyone.
We gave to a guy. He was, and he admitted, he said, man, you know, I've been out looking for things that I thought was real out there, but only to realize that, you know, my ex is now back in town. Steve Harvey say ex, as in the man say ex-wife. The man said, oh. The man said there's a thing about ex-wives or ex-husbands or ex-girlfriends, you know. When they come wrong, it's something totally different. Because, you know, if it was genuine, if there were no, you know, abuse, if it was not an abusive relationship, and you guys could not have made it because of some little foolish reasons that you now come to realize that, hey, you know, if we had communicated a little more, you know, the master there's the ones them that does look good. The master says, I see where you're coming from, brother, because I was once on that road. You know, so don't wait until it can look good later. Perfect.
In their lives. But they are looking for options. And what? This same person that they put on hold eventually started another relationship, and you see the progress. The tremendous progress that they made with somebody else.
There's like blights on a tree, right?
Yes. And the thing is, I mean, he or she could have made the same progress with who they had right now. But it's just that the other person is liming on the relationship. And the same man, the same woman who was liming on the relationship, you know, they start to bad-talk the people. They start to bad-mouth the people. You know, when fox don't get grapes, he say he's sour. But he or she could have made the same progress, but liming on the relationship. You know, not putting no effort. The woman might have something, say, you know what, this year I'm listening to soul food, and you know, we could take some money and investing in this and investing in that, but he's not responding. You know, he's just shrugging it away. Every idea she come up with, he just condemn these ideas, or every ideas he come up with, she just think, and eventually you say, man, this like a dead end. You know, you can't go farther than here. But the question is, if everybody would like to stand at a dead end, you know, not everybody wants to be at a dead end. You know, they will urging us, keep reminding us, keep telling us, and we just, you know, throw back those. That's part of liming on a relationship.
Part of liming.
Yeah, and you know, I've seen it in some cases where, you know, one of the partners tell the other, oh, look, we can do this. You know, a woman will tell her husband, look, man, I will give up certain things just so we can invest in this area. It is, but, you know, it's just fall on deaf ears. You know, all the time it's falling on deaf ears. So if we have people like that, you know, it's time to work and don't lie.
Time to put in the work.
Definitely.
Time to put in the work.
And then, and if we think about our students, our pupils too at school, you know, I know it's coming to the school term, end of the school term, but, you know, you got to put in your effort. You got to, you know, many parents and pupils would simply blame teachers. But we have to remind ourselves that teachers get what they were looking for. They get their education. So blaming teachers is not going to put education in my head. You know, so I have to, even if a teacher is coming short to your opinion, still the world knowledge is so readily available that you don't have to wait on the teacher. You know, you can be ahead. You can take the syllabus, the curriculum. You can study ahead, and you can able to keep improving yourself. So that you blaming the teachers is not going to give you CXC or make you successful. Stop blaming the teachers. Take your own future in your own hands and work with it. You know, you have books, read it at home, and then when you don't understand, then ask the teacher to explain. But take your future in your own hands.
Take your future in your own hands. I love it. I love it. And I know for certain, sir, I have some families
Yes.
on the West. Good morning. Abby. Good morning. You know, they started up the little catering service.
Yes.
Because they know to cook.
Yes.
And sir, whenever I go into town, I say, hey, I'm passing. When I pass him back, please and thank you.
Yes. Yes.
I must collect something, you know. Operating like officer must collect, by.
And you know, Andy, right now, the way Guyana is moving is that it now become more economical to purchase the food rather than produce the food. Because when you think about the high cost of everything, so more and more, you know, catering are taking place, more and more food, you know, stores and so are opening because now you have more women taking up career and whatnot. So you find that the demand for food is greater.
And sorry, you're speaking about women taking up career and women getting in touch with their creative side. They're working on that line then.
Yes.
Right?
Definitely.
I have a sister. Her brand is Alva's Natural Enterprise. And sir, she sent a sample of the fudge yesterday. By sir, oh my goodness. What? And she sent a sample of the fruit juice.
Wow.
The tamarind ball. I ain't touched the tamarind ball yet. I walk the juice proper. All right? And the fudge, sir. The fudge is like, I mean, I have to do a little live on it, so I didn't really get into it much, you know?
Yes.
I even had to hide it. I stashed the thing till I even stash it for myself. Because I know if I get up and use it,
Yes.
you know, we wouldn't get nothing to talk about this morning on the live, you know, but it proper, sir, it proper.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? Our Guyanese are very creative, inventive. You know, and you know, and yes, it is true according to one minister with the. It means that we men, we can't play catch up. We gotta keep up. You know, if we don't keep up, we have to play catch up. That is why we have to educate ourselves. That is why we have to sharpen our skills. That is why we got to stop liming and start working.
And you know, speaking about stop liming and start working, this expo, so
Yes.
it officially was to be today and tomorrow, the 24th and the 25th.
Yes.
But we got some key, I should say, players, some experts. You know, they get novice, then they get rookie. You know, the little ones, the persons who are now starting out in this arena, as being an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, a businessman.
Yes.
You're offering some services, unique services. We have people that are coming on board that will allow you to expand on what you have. You know, and I was thinking about it this morning whilst I was coming over to the studio. You know, sorry, the quarantine drive is a long drive. You know, for a lot of people, it is a long drive, but to us, you know, the seasoned adventurers, extreme adventure folks, we know that they share distance. Because when we talking about distance, we talking like from New Amsterdam to Lethem. Some people say we used to talk about Lethem so much for. Come join us at one of our trips, and you'll understand why we keep talking about Lethem so much. All right, but the point is that whilst traversing on the quarantine roadway, I realized that, you know, there's a lot of our brothers out there, there's a lot of our sisters out there who have an idea, but don't know how to get it out.
Yes.
They don't know who to turn to, where to go. This is your opportunity right here. You know, some folks realize that they can't make it to the expo. Folks like from Georgetown and Linden and Essequibo Coast. Financially, they can't make it into the expo, but they're coming to the expo for the experience.
Correct.
And for the exposure. So, you have something right here. Don't lime on it. It is now the 8th and the 9th of July. We get time. Even if you have a little idea as to what you want to do, put it together. You never know who's going to be there that is going to say, hey, I love the idea. Come. I got a little loan here for you. Come.
Yes.
I know how you can make this work. You know? I mean, I was never a person who liked to go to seminars and so forth. I always think it was boring. You know?
Yes.
Because coming up as an entrepreneur, you don't have time to go and sit and listen to a person speak. You're always on the go. You always want to put in the work, you know? But, sir, thanks to Mr. Clark, our brother, who invited us out to a couple of seminars, a couple of workshops. And trust me, I got to see how networking is real. I've met at that workshop a couple of years ago. We're still friends, and we're actually working together now.
Yeah, definitely.
I can call on them at any time and say, hey, do you know of this person or that person, or who can make this happen, or who can print this stuff, or who can blow up this stuff? I was like, I know somebody. Let me get in contact with them. Networking, you know? You might see somebody get a fancy design bottle at the expo, and you might say, you know what, that would look good on my shelf with my product, you know. Where do you get your bottles from? Oh, I get my bottles from this site, or I get my bottle from here. If you want, I can bring in bottles and you can make your purchase. Look at that. You know, stop liming, start working.
You know, and that is so important, Andy, in that training is not liming. You know, training is important, and especially when you have experienced people around, like those that will be at the expo. And you can say, man, you know what, I was thinking about this. And then you will surprise with the experience now how that person will put it together for you and show you a way. Because sometimes, as you said, Andy, you have the ideas, but you don't know how to implement it. You don't know how to go about, you know, bringing this idea into action. But that is where others come in. And others can show you that, look, you know what, that's a good idea. And if you do this, and if you do that, and you know what, if you go to this place, there's a person there. And when you're done, the whole idea now become reality. By just going.
By just going, right? And listen to this. Speaking about ideas and you know, you might come there and somebody might be able to help you to master that thing or craft that thing in such a way that everybody will like, wow, this is great. I've never seen that before. We have an expert in that area. We have our own consultant. The man love what he do.
Yes.
Dr. John Moses John Rodriguez. It'll be the Friday, you know. And the man said, hey, I'm offering my services to the people, my brothers and sisters. I want to see them improve. Because, you know, we've been speaking about improvement here on the program
Yes.
since even before the beginning of the year. But we choose this year to say, hey, this is going to be a progressive year for us. And a lot of our brothers and sisters are walking on that road.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining.
Past that triple blessing and have gone beyond. You know, many persons have testified to that. They have gone beyond triple blessings. And as you're aware, Andy, we are reaching people in places where normally you cannot reach them. And they are making progress with their lives.
And what I'm trying to get over at this point here is, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, you know, you're thinking of being creative, you're thinking of getting into business, you're thinking of leaving probably a 9 to 5 because you have a master idea, but you don't know how it's going to work out. Come out, meet with Dr. Moses John Rodriguez, and you know he may be able to say, hey, listen, you know what? It's good that you have a 9 to 5, but you can also be putting in the work behind the scenes. You don't have to wait until you know you're ready to quit and then you can start that thing.
Right.
Start it and work with it, and if in the next year or 2 year, probably. Now I'm not Dr. Rodriguez, but you know I'm just saying something. Probably in a year or 2 year, when you see that, hey, this is it, I'm going to work with it. I'm going to put my all into it. Every feel this is right. No, you had the right feeling from the beginning. Don't allow a little hiccup, a little roadblock, a little somebody on the car who's saying, hey, you're making sense, to turn you back. Same energy you start with, run with that and finish with it. Build momentum. You must reach the top. You can start at the bottom of the mountain, yes. Know that it's not an easy climb, but the idea or the goal is to reach the top. And reaching at the top means that you can fall down, bust up your chin at probably sometime. So, you know, when you knock up your shin bone by, oh gosh.
Why? It is painful, but you still move forward.
Time, keep working.
That's such a great message. In fact, it can be like a motto. Those lines, keep working.
Yep. Keep working. Well, sir, just in case somebody like to make a connection with you.
Oh, definitely. 332-0267, and many people are using the opportunity. So anybody can call 332-0267, and we'll have a little discussion, a little gap, you know. All of it will be encouragement and motivation.
All of it will be encouragement and motivation, and you don't have to sense a thing when you're calling, sorry, you know.
No, you can't say, man, I'm calling a pastor, so you're making up your language and you're looking at your grammar and your spelling. No, man, we talk like normal.
Get it out.
Yes.
Or you say get it off your chest.
Definitely.
Sir, I must thank you for your dedication and your input into what we do. You know, we come a long way, you know, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Since 2015?
Yeah.
Yes, since 2015, right?
But the progress we made together seem longer than 2015.
Yes.
And it has to be, you know, there's something divine in this relationship to me, and the purpose is to, you know, make and motivate, you know, our brothers and sisters to reach the optimum.
Yes. We're on a mission, and we're on a journey, and our journey won't stop until we do.
Yes.
All right. So don't stop. Don't lime. Keep moving. Keep putting in the work.
Right.
According to DC, our brother. You know.
Yes.
Let me just go back some of the man lyrics. The master, you for them who don't work and like sleep. You gotta work if you want to succeed, and trust God to supply them needs. or supply your needs, all right?
Yes.
You got to make a plan and you got to set goals. Don't tell me you're young and you're going to do it when you're old. Matter of fact, let me tell you some truth, all right? The truth is that, in fact, matter of fact, let the truth be told. By them lazy mindset, we got to roll. All right, you know what tomorrow gonna bring, so at least you can try and get a loan and start up a little business thing. You know, at least you can be productive in some area.
Yes.
So don't worry with your brother when they're moving up. Don't worry with your sister when they're moving up, and you stuck in one area or stuck in one gear, or you're probably stuck in reverse. You know, as some people say, you're like a little blight, you're like a leech.
Well, sometimes to get out of a pothole, you get a reverse.
Yeah. But
So
as
you
long
can
as you're
continue.
reversing all the time.
No.
So yes, indeed, sometimes you got to take a step back and look at your playing field.
Yes.
That is why it's important for coaches to take some players out of the game. Let them sit on the bench. Some people think sitting on the bench is something bad, but you get time to observe your opponents. You get time to plan your next move. Playing, see, my sister, keep work.
Number 2 village. And, a warm welcome awaits you. And all Friday and even a better weekend.
A better weekend.
Yes.
All right, sorry. Enjoy the rest of
Yes,
your
thank you, Andy.
weekend too, all right?
Bye.
You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can't stop. Yeah. Yo.
You can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for I get. Say I got work and stop liming, dog. Can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't
This is DC.
like it. I work real
Our brother.
I get. Say I got work and stop liming.
Freestyle Friday.
It comes
Double 8.5 Rock FM. Soul food in the morning.
got work if you want to succeed. And trust God to supply them needs. Gotta make a plan and you gotta set goals. Don't tell me you're young, you gotta do it when you're old. Matter of fact, let the truth be told. By them lazy mindset, but we got roll.
Sister Seema.
This thing
Good morning.
Good morning. How
Them
you doing?
lazy
I know you're having
mind.
good fun with the song.
Them lazy mindset we got roll.
You have to roll or roll away.
Roll and roll away.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Bless, man, bless. No complaints at all.
I'm so glad to hear. Seeing that we are on the topic with the linemen, we know that, they have some fathers out there and some mothers out there. They will just keep liming. You might leave to go to work in the morning. You see them in the same spot. You're coming home back, there's deer, with a board cage or on the call-bot or something. They are wasting time. Some of them are hard working, and so the mothers too. You know that mothers, if you sit back and see that the fathers are not doing anything for your kids. Your kids are growing up. They have needs that they would want, You have to go out and do something for yourself. Do something and assist your kids, That is where you find that abuse happening to kids because they're hungry, they're going out there begging persons for things. Persons use those same begging and say, you know what, I will do this, I will do that, and do all kinds of things to our children. We are, as fathers and mothers, have to go and stop this lazy-minded attitude. Go and look after our kids, work, Go mix with people who say, okay, fine, we get a building up there, we want some laborers. We have 3 skilled men and we want 4 laborers. Find groups like that. Don't go in groups where just lambing all the time. And the children are growing, you are getting older, and the children are not properly fed, properly clothed, They can't even go to school because they have no breakfast. We have to do better than what we're doing. We are children are concerned, especially fathers. Some fathers don't care. They're just gone in the morning or they come back in the afternoon, but it's not working now. It's liming. And Friday afternoon, now the mother looking forward to something to buy for the kids, and you don't have that. We need to pull our socks up where our children are concerned. We need to go out, ask for help. Here, no man, in case you hear any pain to walk, I am there. In case you hear anybody you want a maid, don't forget me. You know, things like that. Tell the wrong persons what you can do. So when there's but when we sit down and we just lie in and we use words like this, what comes to do? No, it's not what God will provide. Yes, but God say He help those who help themselves. You know, so you find that persons, there are a lot of people out there that just keep liming and they're not looking after their kids, and especially the fathers. They're responsible for their children. You know, you're making them, but then if you're not looking after them financially, what's going to happen to them? How much the mother able to do sometimes? She's not working. You know? So I just want those fathers, I'm not targeting anybody. You don't want that. You don't want that role model for yourself and what your kids will look up to. You know, you want to let your kids know my father worked hard. This work my father used to do. That work my father used to do to help out there to look after our kids. That same community come out of that community. Someone will say, come on, we can do better. We could do far better than we're doing. Don't sit and just lie and look at your circle. If they get some people who are single, and don't follow them because they had nothing to do to care home, to look after the kids. You know, you as far as who have responsibility, those are not your friends. Look for people who walk in. Look for people who they are around looking for 3 workmen, 2 workmen, and them to be those people. Let them be your friends. They're always on the go. They're always looking to get a job. You know, so we can do better than we're doing, you know, Andy. So that is my little thing this morning. Come on, don't sit and idle. You know, move and mingle.
Move and mingle.
Yeah,
I
and when
love
you
it.
mingle among the right persons. So my landline is 332-0617. My cell phone is 697-7049. And my other cell phone is 648-3594.
Thank you very much for your time and your contribution.
Yes, and you have a blessed weekend, and all the other listeners out there, have a well-spent weekend, and let it be a progressive weekend, a productive weekend for us. Yes, Andy, bye-bye.
All right.
I work real hard for what I get. Say I gotta work and stop lying, dog. Can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you like it. I work real hard for what I get. Say I gotta work and stop lying, dog. Poverty comes like a thief.
Keto's Provision Outlet, Strand, New Amsterdam, opposite J Supermarket. That is where you can find a convenient parking lot. Fresh provision, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. We got Payless Variety Store, 14 Strand and Pitt Street, with the branch at 62 Public Road, Rose Hall Town. And trust me, there's always a promotion on at Payless. They always give him back. Also, they are part of the Guyana Committee of Services. So whatever you do at Payless, it goes back into the community also. All right? Homeline Furnishing, 10 Strand and Church Street, with a branch at 67 Public Road, Rose Hall Town. If you're doing a little construction at the moment, you're building your home, you're renovating your home, you need to check out Homeline Furnishing. Some of the best on the market. That's quality products, quality materials, that is. They got it right there at Homeline. Plus, it's a proper discount, all right? Check them out today. Double H Enterprise. This and every Friday, it's karaoke night. So you need to head over there. If you're a grown folk, and you know you want to chill amongst the grown folks, yes, that is the spot. Strand and Nicolay Street. Speaking about Strand and Nicolay Street, we're gonna head to the main of Nicolay Street, where you can find Hiram's Variety Store, the official curfew corner shop. That is open early and close late. Plus, if they don't have it when you go there, you know those variety store, when you go in you find anything. That is the exact sentiment when it comes to Hiram's Variety. Specialists will be in, so you need to book your appointment today by calling 333-6375, 333-6375. Universal Solutions. For a quick and easy printing solution, you need to check them out today, where there's also a special discount available. Whether you're doing printing, copying, flyers, tickets, programs, brochure, typing services, scanning, spiral binding, research, assignments, homework helper. Kids, take advantage of this homework helper. They're open from Monday to Saturday, from 7 hours up until 19:30 hours. The numbers to dial are 333-4580, 333-4580, 333-5106, 333-5106, or 612-2283. The high-end shop is a proper shop. Think of proper brands and then think of proper discount. 50% off, 30% off, store wide. It's proper things, right? Plus, if you're heading to the beach, the creek, or a pool party this weekend, they got you covered. Fully covered, head to toe. Whether it's for the kids or whether it's for you, the adults. 17th Strand and Lad Lane. 17th Strand and Lad Lane. Poultry Plus for superior quality poultry products. Whether it's chicken, duck, or fish. I should say fowl, duck, or fish, because them chicken is big. Fresh from the farm, no preservatives. They take special care in growing this one for you. You can also give them a call on 670-2242. 670-2442, sorry. 670-2442 if you want your fresh cow milk. Fresh cow milk. Canny's Drive-By Car Wash, 50 Stanley Town, Main to Waterside, or Waterside to Main. Leader and daughter snack it. They got the good stuff, the proper stuff, such as plantain chip, sweet potato chip, breadfruit chip, cassava chip, chicken foot, mithai, ginger sugar cake, and so much more. Visit them at 10 Strand and Church Street, or give them a call on 617-8259. 617-8259. Food Time Grill is the proper spot by. When you're looking for a ram box, check out Food Time. Plus, if you're looking for that, you ever try it? Try it today. Try it for lunch. Delivery is available. 333-3415. 333-3415. Or 698-4938. Food Time Grill by is a proper spot. On the 30th. That's right, the 30th of July, it's Summer Sizzle Part 2. Youngster will be in the building. That's the Bush Lord. Straight out of Jamaica. We got Saint, we got Limit, and we got so much more. At the Sip and Play Poolside and Bar. And of course, this one will be hosted by Lady Shana. Proper things, right? Save the date. Don't be late. Ladies and gentlemen, Soul Food in the Morning, 88.5 Rock FM, with yours truly, Mr. Andy Henry, aka Andy Eastwise. 6:56. Got a couple minutes to go. So hear what? You're gonna bring back Desi from the top. Listen, hold on.
Don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it.
DC, that is. DC.
Can't stop us. We can't stop. Can't stop.
Listen.
Yo.
Say I got work and stop blaming, dog. Can't stop me, don't fight it. Don't bad mind cause you don't like it. I work real hard for what I get. Say I got work and stop blaming, dog. Poverty comes like a thief who them who don't work and like sleep. Say you gotta work if you want to succeed. And trust God to supply them needs. Can't make a plan and you gotta set goals. Don't tell me you're young, you gotta do it when you're old. Matter of fact, let the truth be told. By them lazy mindset, but we got roll. You ain't know what tomorrow gon' bring. The try get a loan and start up a business thing. Cause every guy in he's got a friend or a fam that can send them a little race through money, bro, man, use. Go get your education. Or trade in school now you imitation, but you gotta do something, dog. Can't watch like it. I walk.
Cicely John Nurse. Good morning to you.
Stop blaming, dog.
To the folks that are tuning on the live. Whether you're from Canada like Orta, good morning.
Long UG days and crazy night.
Like my brother way in the overseas.
Press record, I bring that.
It's the proper status Humphrey.
Christian dog.
Auntie Marlene, good morning.
Lord, that's
and to everyone else that are tuning on the live.
fraud, but
yes, good morning.
Listening cause you fighting new.
GRA, good morning. GTT, good morning. GPL, good morning.
No real, I ain't faking it. In the church, I learned the word and I'm rhyming it. Only Christ get the sign in it. I seek you.
Central Police Station, good morning. To the police outpost on the 19 road, good morning.
Something cause
Albion Police Station, good morning. Rosal Town Police Outpost, good morning. Wim Police Station, good morning. Number 51 Police Station, good morning. Sergeant Leach, number 51 Police Station, good morning. Man, listen, I'm going to be back on Monday, same time, same place, for another edition of Soul Food in the Morning. Up next, we got the Loud Cry Ministry with the Morning Manna. This is my cue, my brothers and sisters. I'm going to be back on Monday, like I said, same time, same place. But this afternoon, I'm going to be here with Bang's Fantastic Friday. And then tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be the GTB, Great Taste, Great Times, Great Vibes from noon up until 13 hours. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Please enjoy the rest of your blessed, fantastic, productive, and progressive weekend. All right? Be good to yourself and be good to others. And remember, if you can't say something nice to somebody, don't say nothing at all. Shut your mouth and keep it moving. All right? Probably that's the best thing you can do. So, peace. I'm out.